Hi guys, this is Colby and Daniela from Colby and Daniela Wedding Photography. That's such a long name. And today we wanted to tell you guys about our engagement and how it went. And yeah, your girl got engaged.
Well, not just you, both of us got engaged. There was a lot of planning on my end from doing the engagement and doing the proposal. Probably about a year ago this time, we decided that we were gonna take like a vacation to Los Angeles and Las Vegas. So we were gonna do like a couple of days in LA and drive to Vegas. And at that time, I already knew that I wanted to propose to Daniela. And I knew that I wanted to do it in Las Vegas because when we first started dating 3 years ago, we had like an inside joke that I was gonna take her to Vegas and marry her one day.
It wasn't really a joke.
I had this whole thing planned out and I made Daniela an entire video documenting the beginning of whenever I bought her engagement ring all the way up until when we proposed, whenever I asked her dad for his blessing.
It was so cute because, you know, all my family, they speak Spanish. My parents don't speak English. And Colby went to my parents' house to ask for my dad's blessing. And he did the whole thing in Spanish. And I'm like, then I knew, well, I knew since day one, but I'm like, oh my God, that was so precious. That was so, so precious. We went to Los Angeles. And then, you know, we had so much fun, went to so many different places.
Hiked the Hollywood sign and saw the city from the top of the Hollywood sign. We went to Santa Monica Beach, Venice Beach, all up through the valley, Glendale, Burbank, all the way down to Anaheim. So we traveled all over like the Los Angeles area.
It was so pretty. It was so, so pretty.
We had an awesome time. And then the day came to when I was gonna propose to Daniela. And everyone knew that I was gonna propose to Daniela because like her mom came with us and my little brother and his girlfriend actually met us in Vegas. So the entire trip from Los Angeles to Vegas, when I was driving everyone, I was so sick to my stomach the entire time. Because everyone knew, except for Daniela obviously, that I was gonna propose to her. And I knew that I wanted to do it the day that we got there because we were gone. And the entire time I'm like, man, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And I wanted to do it. And I just wanted to enjoy that moment and have that, you know, special memory in Las Vegas.
Vegas was a place that I always wanted to go, and we talked about it. And in my head, we were just gonna go for his birthday because that's what we were going, because we were gonna go for his birthday to LA and then Las Vegas and then just have a great time. But then it just, you know, kind of happened that way. And then the day off, we went to get some dinner at, where did we go to get some dinner?
We went to eat lunch. Lunch reservations at a restaurant at the Bellagio because I was gonna propose to her in front of the water fountain. You know, everyone, when people normally propose in Vegas, they normally propose on like the street side. And I wanted to be a little bit different and actually get the view of like from the Bellagio instead of doing it from the street. And that way there was only gonna be us and maybe a couple of people that were eating at the restaurant.
Yeah.
But we got there that day, it was closed. The balcony was closed for the restaurant. Had to come up with another plan. It was super, super hot that day in Vegas. It was like 115 degrees. So we decided after we ate, I told my brother, I was like, all right, we're just gonna go back to the room, you know, change, get ready, and we'll just chill until it gets nighttime to where it cools off a little bit. We all went downstairs and we started making our way down the strip. And while we were walking down the strip, we went to New York, New York. There was a really, really pretty like purple waterfall area outside of New York, New York. And we were taking pictures there, and I just told my little brother, I was like, all right, this is where I'm gonna do it. It wasn't a lot of people there, it was super secluded. So that's just where I decided to do it. Now we tell all of our couples that you can plan everything out, because I planned this proposal for a year. You can plan every single aspect of everything out, and something may go wrong in your day, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, we still have that moment together, and it was still the best moment of our lives at this point.
But you gotta tell how it went. So we get to the, what was it? How is it called? Where it has like the waterfall, and it was so pretty. So then he grabs my hand and we get closer to that little waterfall, and then everybody else gets a little behind. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm pretty chill, and I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. And then here comes Chase's girlfriend and pulls out her phone, and I'm like, what? And then in my head, it's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. Maybe she saw something cool. And then Chloe starts telling me, you said, oh my gosh, everything that happened, like, I could not believe it. I was just like in shock, and I was like, I don't know, I just started crying out of nowhere without him saying anything. And then no, he first tells me, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and then I'm like, and then he gets on one knee, and I couldn't even see because I was crying so much. I was so excited. You know, always, I knew I was gonna marry these boys since day one. And whenever that day was gonna happen, you know, I was just completely like, I knew I was gonna lose it. And it happened like that. And then I didn't even say yes. I just came to him and I just hugged him, and I was like, ooh. And then he put my ring on my hand, on my finger, and he was like, is that a yes? And I'm like, yes. And then we hug and kiss.
And then you have to tell them about when we actually did get engaged, how you had no idea what to do with your hands. Like, we were trying to take pictures, and Daniela was like, oh, I do this for a living. You know, I do this like every weekend, and here I am. I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, what to do. She was so nervous.
Because this is what we do. Like, we have done this so many times in our lives. Like, whenever it happens to you, it's completely different. It is completely different. But it was so, so amazing. Aww, you did so good.
And she had no idea the entire time, like, completely clueless, completely oblivious to we were gonna get engaged. Everyone kept it so hidden so well. And I was so afraid that her mother was gonna say something. Whenever we went on a vacation with my family, like the month before, they almost let it slip like multiple times that we were getting engaged. It all worked out, and she had no idea, which is the best way to do it, in my opinion.
It was the most beautiful night ever. You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
We've already got our wedding date set. We've already got our wedding photographer set. So through these next series of videos, you'll get to see kind of the behind the scenes of us doing our wedding planning, why we chose what we chose, and we're gonna go through the whole wedding planning process with all of our couples.
Yes, I'm excited about that. I already have, you know, most of the couples that we're gonna be working with next year, you know, they're like, girl, you need to be going to this place. They have the most amazing dresses. So it's so amazing that we get to do this with all the people that, you know, you're working with. I'm just so excited. Oh, and we already found our wedding venue. It is gonna be at
Las Vegas. We decided we're gonna do an elopement, and we're gonna get married in a wedding chapel in Las Vegas, and we're gonna do it big Las Vegas style and have a big party, have our close friends and then our family members there, and we're all just gonna have a great big vacation and a fun time.
Can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah. Our wedding date's set for October 14th, 2023. So we've got a little bit more than a year left to go.
Well, we just really wanted to share that with you guys, how amazing it was, and you know, our actual engagement. We really wanted to share this amazing part of our life with you guys. We were so excited and definitely needed to share it with all of you.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe, and there's gonna be more to come.
See you soon. Bye.